Thanks so much for watching today. I'm Julia Polson. I'm the manager of talent development at Indiana Constructors, Inc. And today I have the honor of meeting with Abbie Slatzer, and she works for Quality Bridge Fab. Thanks for joining me today, Abbie.
Good morning. My name is Abbie Slatzer. I work for Quality Bridge Fab, and we are located in West Middlesex, Pennsylvania. And we specialize in any structural steel fabrication. We do a lot of short single span bridges, as well as bridge railing, signs, hands railing, expansion joints, bridge drainage as well. Anything that's steel on a bridge, will fabricate it. We do a lot of repair steel as well.
Awesome. Has there been any issues since COVID with steel shortage or anything?
Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. And it seems to be getting worse still.
Oh.
The steel pricing has gone crazy. So that's been a big challenge for us, quoting and the longevity of jobs from the estimation phase to purchasing material and then to final completion of a job. Pricing and lead time on material or finding the material that you actually need. The steel mills are way out for mill rolling, so that's been a big challenge for us.
Man, well, hopefully by the end of 2021, it'll get a little bit better for you guys.
Hopefully, everybody. Yeah.
You're with Quality Bridge Fab. You're in sales and marketing. Tell us a little bit about what sales and marketing at Quality Bridge Fab means.
So we are a smaller fabricator. There's 13 of us. So sales and marketing for me is actually my main focus here at Quality Bridge, but I do a lot of other work as well. All of our estimating there's two of us that estimate, starts with the two of us, and then we see that through until project execution goes to the shop. So we project manage with the shop then as they're detailing and fabricating. And then we finish up the project and make sure it gets to job site or to customer's yard, wherever it goes. So our sales and marketing includes a lot of project management as well. So, and then marketing is marketing, and I get to do the fun side of the business as well and go out and meet our customers and see the different job sites with customers if we're looking to bid specific jobs that we need to look at. Also, shows and project sales development.
So how long have you been with Quality Bridge Fab?
I've been with these guys for 5 years.
You've been there for 5 years. How did you get into the bridge fabricating side of construction, and what keeps you there?
So we're a younger company. We just hit the 8-year mark. So prior to starting the company, one of the owners I worked with at a furnace supplier. So we engineered and designed and manufactured furnaces for the steel industry. So he was the lead project manager there. And I had worked with him. They were looking to grow over here. And so that's how I got into the industry.
Was there any other thing that stuck out about Quality Bridge Fab that made you want to join the team there?
There were a couple different things. One thing is my previous company was a huge corporation, globally known. Headquarters was in Europe. So that was a big change for me, coming to this small family owned and operated business in a completely but not completely different industry. I was on the steel side, so I was familiar with steel process and everything, just on the front end of producing steel. So now we're sort of in the middle to fabricate it. So that was a really big change for me, going from that big corporate structure to the small family-owned business. And I absolutely love it being here. And there's 3 owners who are here every day in the day-to-day operations, know what's going on with the company. And in the role that I am, Tony and I work, he's the other salesperson owner. We work very closely together in multiple areas of the business. I feel like part of the family here, knowing the ins and outs of everything and how we have grown and what we're looking to do in the future. Being involved in that is just wonderful, and knowing how I'm able to help them and grow. And having worked with Tony prior to coming to Quality Bridge, I knew what type of a person he was, and that was a big influence on my decision to come to Quality Bridge. I knew next to nothing about the highway industry, but I absolutely love it. It's a great industry to be in. The people that work in this industry are pleasant to work with all of the time, and it's ever changing, and it's a great industry to be in. I really do enjoy it.
But specifically about your position at Quality Bridge with sales and marketing, is there anything else aside from the people that is another favorite part of your job?
One thing that I really enjoy being able to work on here and love to see from start to finish is a design build bridge. We have a couple coming through right now, not for Indiana, but I have two going through in Ohio that
Mhm.
it was nice to be able to see. I was literally handed a sketch saying, "Here, can you quote this project for us of a bridge?" So, okay, here we go. So seeing that, we'll call it a napkin sketch. It was a little more than that, but a basic bridge drawing to we're going to work through this, and seeing a project through the fabrication to coding to going to the field and being installed by a contractor. And then when it's all nice and done, and you have a bridge. So that's one thing I really, really enjoy, is seeing something from start to finish, being a part of that process of building something new.
So you already kind of told us about your career journey and how you got to where you are today. So explain to us what your typical day to day is like.
Well, it's never the same. No 2 days are ever the same here. A typical day involves a lot of project management, whether it starts out with looking at estimating jobs or getting stuff customers need, quotes or information on a job, and then in-house stuff that we're working on fabricating. I help coordinate getting stuff to and from where it needs to go. Does it is it going to coder or to a job site, and then out of our coders and then to job sites. I deal with a lot of that on a day-to-day basis. And then, of course, anything a customer needs, answers,
Mhm.
hardware, more material. So it's always different. Project management and estimating are two priorities here. And in our industry, if you think about it, how many thousands of people are dependent on our, roads and bridges? When
Mhm.
a job site has a bridge closed for replacement, every time there's a delay like that, it's costing a lot of money, a lot of people time. So
Mhm.
this industry is very time restricted, if that's a
Yes.
good way to put it, and everything's crucial.
Yes, for sure. And you have to also think about the weather aspect too.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
9 months out of the year, you got to go hard and go running with it. And then winter time, you don't get to do as much work. What would you say is your number one skill set that you have to have in order to be successful in your current position?
Organization. Definitely. You have to be organized, know what's going on, what needs to be where and when, who you have
Mhm.
to have quotes to by when. Because again, in this industry, when a job bids, you don't have your quote ready to go, then you could be in
Tough
trouble.
luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you can't bid a job, then you can't get a job. So being organized, making sure you hit your deadlines and getting customers their material on time. All of that goes back to being organized and making sure your projects is good, and being organized for your customers so you know what you need when, and communicating with them and being able to make modifications as you're going on the
Yes.
fly. For you never know what kind of weather we're going to get. If we
Yeah.
get weeks of rain, that's going to delay stuff. Or, oh no, it snowed in October, what are we going to do?
Thinking back, is there any advice that you can think of that you would have possibly given your younger self that would have helped you succeed today?
If I could go back and change or do something additional, would be to do some sort of field work, some sort of apprenticeship, hands-on experience in whatever field. For me now,
Mhm.
transportation, to understand what goes
Mhm.
on at a job site. How
Mhm.
is what we fabricate implemented in the field? That took me some time to understand because I was never
Mhm.
exposed to it in the field. So something ahead of time to understand that, I think, would have put me way ahead of the game.
Yeah, I'm happy you mentioned the hands-on experience.
It could totally change their perspective.
Oh,
They could
for sure.
experience that and be like, "Oh, whoa, this isn't for me," or "Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. This is what I want
Mhm.
to do."
If you were to be in front of a group of students, what would you tell them about our industry that you would hope would convince them to choose a career path in highway construction?
That it's a very rewarding field. Whether you're in a clerical position or accounting, finance, if you want to go into law, you can be in transportation or the fabrication side, whatever aspect of life you want to pursue will work in the transportation industry. It takes a whole kettle of workers to be able to make this industry work.
Mhm.
Fast paced, never the same. So if you like something ever changing, it's this industry.
Mhm.
And there's that daily challenges that you have to assess and make a decision for and then execute. So it's a great industry to be challenged in and have a lifelong career in.
I love that you ended with lifelong career because
Yeah.
we're always going to need roads and we're always going to need bridges. Awesome. Well, this has been a great conversation. I'm so happy that we were able to do this. Thank you, Abbie, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know we're kind of in the peak of construction season right now. Um,
Yeah.
so I know everyone's super busy right now. So thank you so much for taking
Yeah.
time, talking with me, telling us all things about Quality Bridge and Fab, and then also telling us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you.